We will not be using a tow strap to pull this engine. Look out! Welcome back to Jay Hunto's garage. Project Oddball is in progress. Today we're taking the cylinder heads off and pulling the engine. If you've never seen the inside of an engine before, today's your lucky day. As most of you know, this is a Chevy 3.8 liter V6 and a 97 Camaro, and I'm taking it out to replace it with another 3.8 liter V6 with a supercharger that originally came in a Buick Park Avenue, that series car. Today we're fortunate to have a serenade from the guys painting my house. So enjoy. So here we go, we're going to take the cylinder heads off. I've already got the bolts out. There's 4 uppers, 4 lowers. For those of you who don't know, these are your rocker arms. Probably should have taken these off first because now I'm going to deal with the push rods that are down here. Alright, so this is what it looks like inside the engine. You got your cylinders, your pistons, that's what you see in here, water jackets, your bolt holes. These do not look too shabby. They look a little dark, like it's running rich. But overall, not too bad. Nothing in here that I'd see that would be making any kind of a diesel noise. That's probably going to be on the bottom end. Let's get the other cylinder head off. This side is offset to the rear a little bit more, so it's a little bit harder to get off. I got one bolt, exhaust manifold gasket. I have one more bolt in the back that I think is going to be an issue, or possibly the next one forward. Let's get it. Okay, last bolt. Got to disconnect the transmission fluid dipstick. If you're new to auto mechanics, don't feel bad about missing things or finding something you didn't disconnect that you should have. We all do it. Okay, cylinder head comes off. Bracket is supposed to be for getting the engine in and out. Okay, there's coolant down in the cylinder bore because I didn't drain it all out of the block before pulling the head. So cylinder head gasket, which is this guy, is doing its job. If you were to see a blown head gasket, usually you'd see a break in the sides here, or in between a bolt hole, coolant passage, something. This is all in one piece, and that's what you want to see. Only use these once. They are not reusable. This is classic of what you'd see that is going to cause you to have to send your engine block to the machine shop. This is going to be a lot of blow-by when you've got cylinder scratches in the cylinder like that. This is not good at all, but it doesn't, you can't really feel anything, but there's some blow-by happening here. So you would want to bore and hone this block. The dish in these pistons is what gives you the compression ratio. This is probably 8.5 to 1, maybe 8 to 1. So these can be reused if the cylinders are okay, but since we're changing the block anyway, this one's going to the scrap heap. Now it's time to get this engine out. She's loose. Torque and burger bolts. It's got to turn sideways because of the oil filter, which I should have taken off. And this cowl's in the way. And the oil filter is right on the condenser right now. Not a good thing. There we go. The little 3.8 is out, as you can see back here. What I would have done differently is take it out through the bottom. If you take it out this way, you've got to take the actual motor mounts that attach to the engine off, which is easy. It's only 3 bolts per side, but it's another step you have to do. I just don't think it would have taken as long pulling it out through the bottom. Then you got access to everything. You can clean everything. Let's look at the inside. I'm pretty sure I found the problem. See how much that piston moves? Hear that? That's my noise. The cylinder bore is slightly larger than the piston, therefore that's your piston slap. The skirts are doing that. They're making that noise. Which means, oh yeah, your block and your cylinders or your pistons are toast. Oh my gosh. There you go. That's our noise, people. Mystery solved. I gotta be losing compression and everything else because of that. So this block is a boat anchor. These pistons are equally as bad, and I'll bet you my bearings underneath are fine because I've replaced those. So what makes your engine sound like a diesel? Piston slap. As you saw, this is a severe case of it. So I can't wait to get the new engine in and get that thing running and have that thing just as quiet as a mouse with the supercharger whine. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and next episode I'll go ahead and tear this down the rest of the way. We'll see what the rest of it looks like. Stay tuned. When a random bunny shows up in your front yard.
Mates, don't forget to subscribe to Jay Hunter's Garage. Hey?